Our journey to Petra, the rose-red city, starts in Aqaba, Jordan's winter resort on the Red Sea. The road from Aqaba to the mysterious city of the Nabateans takes us across desert and into the mountains. Had this journey been made 2 days previously, it would have been prevented by drifting snow. Petra is so securely concealed by the craggy encircling mountains, it was lost for 1,000 years. Our coach stops on the road down to the city, and we fail to locate the entrance from this approach road. The road down to the sea, which is the entrance to the Rose City, is a short walk over uneven ground. However, local transport can be taken, but anyone with a care for horses would avoid this method of transport. The road down takes us past many monuments. One is the obelisk tomb. The rock-carved monument under the obelisk tomb was used to conduct mortuary rites. The entrance into the Rose City is via the Seek. The Seek is a natural narrow gorge among the rocks, 1,200 metres long, and which was originally paved. The twisting pathway passes between towering sandstone and rainbow-coloured cliffs. The journey across the Seek is very pleasant, and the sound of horses' hooves on the pebbles and visitors' steps and voices echo loudly. Sunlight cannot always reach the bottom of this shaded valley, and this makes for a wonderful variation of light patterns and shades on the rocky surface. On both sides of the Seek, small niches sheltered the Nabatean idols. The towering walls create an artificial gloom until we suddenly emerge into the blinding light, and there before us is the treasury, our first glimpse of the rose-red city. The treasury is the most famous and outstanding of all the monuments. Its pediment, rotunda and Corinthian pillars are all carved from the solid rock. The entrance chamber of the treasury displays the wonderful colours of the rock surface, and there are many doorways leading off to inner rooms. The city end of the Seek can be seen from the treasury steps. From the treasury we pass through the gorge into Facade Street, where we can see the remains of a water channel, which brought water into the city from an external dam. These monuments on Facade Street were used as houses and government buildings when the city was inhabited. After Facade Street, and on the left side, we see the Petra Theatre. Its seats are carved in the rock and not built. Its construction dates back to a period around 8 BC and consists of 33 rows with a potential of 3,500 spectators.
There is many steps lead you to the upper stores, like you see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's nice steps.
After the theatre, we begin to see the royal tombs, and first of all the urn tomb, with its 4 impressive columns inserted in the wall and bearing carved architrave. There are tombs everywhere, because these were cut into the rock, whereas the temples and public buildings were freestanding and have been destroyed by earthquakes. This is the Corinthian tomb, which in design looks like the treasury. We now pass through a Roman gate called the Triumph Arch, with its 3 entrances. On the southern side of the gate, monuments believed to be baths containing 3 rooms were found. Continuing down what remains of the paved road, we come to one of the most important and historical temples of Petra, the temple of Quasara el Bint, the great Nabatean temple dedicated to the gods of Dushara and Al-Uzza. Having come to the end of the long central road through Petra, and have reached the area which has now been confirmed as the commercial centre of the city, we have to make our way back through the gorge to the area in front of the treasury and return through the Sikh for our lunch and return coach to Aqaba.